Welcome to the world of art. Today I'm going to talk about a really special project that I think you guys are definitely going to like. But before we do that, make sure to do your own research, figure out if this project is for you. So the project is called Artistokens, and they're made by an awesome team that's very committed to the world of art, and they have some really exciting ideas that I'm happy to share with you guys today. We'll talk about the team, their docs. They're very transparent of what they're doing and what their vision is, so I think that's awesome. Definitely something different than what we see in the crypto space. But let's talk a little bit about what this project's about, some exciting stuff coming up in the near future, and of course how you guys can be involved. So it says, welcome to the world of art. Artistokens connects directly to all artists of all genres in a familiar way, from the artist to the singer and dancer into the digital interface. So they have a lot of interesting ideas and things that they're working on. That's really going to help you guys become more a part of the art world and help the artists really reach out to you guys, reach out to communities, interact with you guys, and of course provide value through their NFTs, then through their token. So we'll talk about that. By NFTs and subsequently introduce them to the world of the metaverse. They do have some great ideas as well. And again, this project is early on. They plan to have a pre-sale, but I think they're still trying to figure out where they're going to have do it. I think they're really focusing on building community, which I think is actually really smart. I've seen a lot of projects out there like, oh, we'll just launch our token, launch NFT, but they want to start building the community and really grow that, and then kind of make sure that they're getting feedback from them, and then release things accordingly, things like their token, etc. Giving everyone the freedom to distribute, monetize, and stream unstoppable artist shows. So we'll talk about that. They have an interesting idea that I think is definitely going to make their project stand apart. So Artist Network consists of 3 demographics of users. So it's kind of cool that they're thinking about this from a different aspect. So artists, content creators, upload tracks, create albums, and share content to their following fans. So essentially they're trying to make this streaming platform for artists, and I think it's definitely exciting. They have some cool ideas about building their own type of TV where you can interact with it, which is definitely exciting. So if you're a fan, stream tracks, create playlists, subscribe, and follow the artists, and share content to their following. So it's a cool way for them to be even closer to the artists themselves, whatever the artists are, and really interact with them, and interact with other people in the community. And then service providers, so content distributors, serve app traffic, stream songs and artwork and shows, and help secure the network. So it's really cool. Some users fall into all 3 demographics. That's true, right? The idea is that even though you're a content creator, you're still probably a fan of other content creators, and I think it's a smart idea. Or maybe there's fans out there that maybe they're fans now, but eventually they become artists or striving to be artists, and I think this is a cool way for them to learn and grow together, and I think that that's what's really important. So why Artistokens? Just because my screen is kind of a little funky, but it's designed a gateway for artists around the world to have meet, shows, and make live performances and win prizes for just being a holder of art. So the idea is that they can interact in different ways, and they provide different utility for the user. But how's the token? Obviously, how's the token going to be used? They're really at the heart of the ecosystem. Everything that you do is happening. All these things are happening between those 3 different users is going to be through the Artistokens. So we'll use it as a payment gateway with our partnered company. It'll help artists in various countries have access to quality art products and produce. So it's really cool because obviously there isn't the best way for artists all around the world to interact with their community, etc. They want to build this platform. Artist Network will pay for classes for those who love art but finds it difficult to get into, and also get opportunity to talented artists who will be able to utilize our platform to meet with some other good artists. Again, it's a great way for people to network. So holders of the token will be airdropped NFT as an incentive for supporting the project. We'll talk a little bit about the NFTs in a second. They have some what they look like, and you could actually mint that now. Not sidelining the effective metaverse, the team will make sure that they keep that in mind. Obviously, the metaverse is the next thing, but they want to do it in their own unique way, with obviously the artist in mind. So you guys are interested in how to buy. Again, it's going to have the pre-sale, but they're just putting this in there so you guys know. But here's the roadmap, kind of a broad what they plan to do. So project launch, pre-sale, which is coming, marketing, coin market cap listings, and then they want to do the development Artistoken metaverse, and then NFT as well. And there's some information about tokenomics if you guys want to learn about that specifically. But here's the information about the NFTs. This is their first one right now. It's Bulls. That's what kind of like their first iteration is, and you can check that out and actually mint it. Their second iteration, I'm not going to spoil it, so stay tuned. But they have a lot of great ideas. It's going to be another type of NFT, but I do think each one of them is unique in their own way and provides a lot of utility. So it says it's a pass that makes your artistic development easier and cheaper. Every whole NFT will get a discount to art centers, dance schools, martial arts gyms, and other creative facilities around the world. Yes, they partner and work with these art centers around the world, so that's really awesome. They're providing real life utility, which is something that's definitely awesome that the team is doing. They're really thinking about it from all the different angles, how they can expose artists to you guys as much as possible, and I think that's pretty smart. So its main advantage of the users is that the discount is given back to you in the form of our tokens. And again, really like a pass to the world. And then they want to make sure that, hey, if you're a holder of an NFT, you're a holder of our token, we want to make sure that we're constantly rewarding you guys. And I think that's great. So this is the team behind it. I think it's really great. Obviously, they're artists at heart, but also really creative thinkers, thinking of unique things, how to disrupt this space. So if you guys want to learn about them, one of them is a semi-finalist in Britain's Got Talent. You can learn about them, search about these people. Metaverse creator, developer. They're really entrenched in the world of art, and also want to make sure that you guys really value what they're doing, and then bring other people, other artists, content creators to make sure that you value what they're doing. And I think it's a great idea, and I think at the heart of it, them being artists themselves is really important. Obviously, you think about other projects and other teams, they're like, oh yeah, we think this is what they want, but since they're the artists themselves, they have this lens that's like, okay, we know what is needed in our industry, and we know what's really gonna make an impact. So I think that's great. So definitely a diverse group of people in terms of background experience, but they have all the same kind of goal, and I think that's really important. If you guys want to check out the white paper, I'm not going to go through all, it's 22 pages, but they kind of talk about the opportunity. They talk about the opportunity of the NFT and kind of like the problems in the industry and how they're looking to change that. Obviously, thinking about those three different performers, fans, and service providers, I think that's really smart that they're thinking about how they all interact with each other, and how the token is kind of helping that out as well. They talk about why they chose BSC. They talk about what things that they're going to do for the pre-sale, the ICO, the marketing. Definitely check it out if you guys are interested. I thought this was cool. They kind of talk a little bit about how the token, how the NFT kind of interacts with you guys, and how the value is there. But it's really cool how they are being super transparent about everything that they're doing, and even give examples of like how this is going to interact, and I think that's important. They have some documentation about this, as the product has legal registration in Hong Kong. So the idea, that's where a good one of them are based. The idea is they want to prove to you guys that they're in this for a long run. They're not just worried about trying to get this project successful right now. They're really thinking about the next couple of months, the next couple of years, right? They want to make sure that once they provide the value, the platform for the artists, content creators, that they continue to iterate and help make sure that keep adding features, keep making sure that people keep going to the community, etc. So definitely check it out. I think that's really important about that. They even have like a blog that kind of talks about the background of some of them, kind of like what inspires them. I think that's important. Again, if you guys want to check through the website, you guys can. If you guys are interested, I would follow them on the socials, Discord, Telegram, Twitter. I think it's definitely the place to be. Like I said, the next step is obviously be part of the community, but figure out when they're going to have their pre-sale, which is definitely exciting. You guys are in early. If you guys want to mint NFT, you guys can. I link a lot of things that they're doing within the real world. Like I said, they're developing this platform. They plan to have a real world television that you can actually buy and then interact with that with artists directly, which I think is really cool. Anytime you like lower that barrier to entry, make it easy for everyone to adopt, I think that's smart. I think that they're really focusing on the good things. It's like focus on the community, make sure they've seen the value, and then release things like the token, etc. And I'm really taking the feedback into account from the community. So if you guys want to be a part of it, definitely check it out. I'm definitely follow this project for a long run. Check out some of these links. I'll put the links in the description for you guys to check out yourself. Follow them, join the community, ask questions. They're in in there all the time, interacting with you guys, making sure you guys understand their vision, and they want to let you, if you guys have any questions or feedback from them, I know that they'll appreciate that. So I'm definitely going to follow this project for a long run. I'm definitely going to get in on the pre-sale, obviously do your research, but I think that it's definitely exciting, and I think that they're doing something really unique here. So definitely check it out. Artist Tokens. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.